Hey, what is going on, guys? Famous Icon here, bringing you guys another Minecraft Xbox 360 edition video. Now this one will be showing you guys how to make an elevator in Minecraft. Now I've built one in the other world, but there were too many elevators and it was making the elevators buggy. So here's a note: if you're gonna be building elevators in your world, make sure there's a limited amount, because if not, as you guys know, redstone, if you have an excess amount of redstone in a world, it just makes everything buggy and laggy with redstone. So I don't recommend too many of these elevators. I don't know why I forgot the name there. Alright, so let's get on to the tutorial. I'll put an annotation or whatever to put you to the end of the video if you want to see the elevator in action. But if you're here for the tutorial, go ahead and start right now. Alright, so what you're going to need, I'm going to tell you guys what you need. Go ahead and go to the redstone tab. You're going to need some buttons, pressure plates, redstone repeater. Now you're going to want a building material. I'm just going to use stone. And you're also going to need, trying to think, a fence. And I think that's all you need if I ever need anything. And, of course, the most important part, and I don't know why I forgot them, sticky pistons and pistons. Alright, so first things first, dig 2 blocks down by 3 wide. So 2, 2, 2, and then 1 on the leftmost one. So 2, 2, 2, and then 1. Alright, so now you're going to wire the bottom with redstone all the way to lead to the top. So it goes redstone and then make just a right angle, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to be as descriptive as possible. Make sure you go to the right or upwards. I'm confusing myself now. Just make this. If you guys are watching this, you already know what it looks like. Now you want to place 2 blocks, whatever you're building out of, preferably anything but glass, or something basically where you can put a pressure plate on. Now you go on test these pressure plates, make sure it's activating the redstone correctly. So there we go, the redstone is working, and that is very good. Alright, so now 2 blocks away from these pressure plates, 1, 2, so on the 3rd block, you're going to want to place 2 sticky pistons across from the pressure plates. And this is going to be your height of your actual elevator, so build this as high as you want. So make sure it's an odd number, by the way, because you're going to be taking out every other one. So leave this one, break this one, leave this one, break this one, leave this one. So I'm just going to make it 5 high from what it looks like. So leave, break, leave, break. So there we go. Here's my small elevator. Alright, so now right next to these sticky pistons, you're going to put a piston, a normal piston, facing the sky. So again, sticky pistons facing you, pistons facing the sky. And you just want to make them be touching the sticky part of the sticky piston, so as you can see there. Alright, now we're going on to the structure of where you're going to be standing on. So on top of the 2 pressure plates, you're going to put on some fences. And then on top of the fences, actually this is going to be a lot easier. On top of the 2 fences, you're going to want to put pressure plates. And on top of the pressure plates, fences. On top of the fences, pressure plates. And on top of the pressure plates, fences. And you're going to want to end up with pressure plates. So don't have it like this. It's just going to create problems. Make sure you have it like so. And make sure you also have it above your actual elevator. So you see here, my sticky piston and piston is 1 block lower than my fence and pressure plate. Alright, so now for the wiring part, just to make sure everything works again. Alright, so it's still lit up. Now you're going to wire this to the back. Lay down 6 blocks from there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or in other words, 2 blocks touching these, and then 2 blocks to the left of the pistons, 2 blocks to the right of the pistons. Alright, now 2 blocks on top of the end block, 6 out, like so it lines up perfectly. Then 2 up, 6 out, so it lines up perfectly. Make sure everything's lined up nice and neat. And that's as high as my structure goes, but if your structure were to go higher, you would obviously build it higher and higher and higher. I don't know how you want to build an elevator, but you could build it, I guess, to the sky limit. Okay, so now for the redstone part, you want to put redstone so it goes up to the left, and before you go to the last block, put down the redstone repeater. Hit LT twice for 2 ticks. You can go ahead and remove the bottom left block. Remove the top left block. Put down redstone, a repeater, 2 ticks, remove the bottom right, the top right, redstone, and it's basically a repeat process all the way up if you're going to make this higher. So for example, if I were to make this one higher, so just quickly, I would put a piston here, or not a piston, my bad, redstone here like so, and then, or a redstone repeater like so, and then redstone, and then wire to the top. It's a very simple pattern. Alright, so now you're just going to make sure the structure works. So you're going to stand on this side, make sure you step on both these, and then stop. Now sometimes there will be a bug where the sticky pistons do not pull back the pistons. Now don't worry, there's a way to fix that. Just lay down a block away from your redstone line, line it up, there you go, and now it has retracted your piston, so now everything's all fine. Alright, so basically now you're done. You just have to make it look nice. So for an example, you could just cover this up if you would like. Just cover it up real quick. Alright, so you see there, it is not yet. See, there is nice and covered up. Just this side is not covered up. There's random blocks sticking out, but you can make this look nice however you want to conceal this. And now let's get to testing this. Now note, this is actually a very actually not that buggy. It depends on how much redstone you have on the map. I have no redstone on the map, so it should work just fine. See there, I got elevator perfectly, and for some reason these two they stuck, and then whoever else wants to come up would hit the reset button and then just stand in there and they would come up with me. And now you can make stories, which would be really cool. For example, well, actually I'm not going to go into that, it's a little bit more complicated, but you basically would repeat this process if you would want to go up levels, so level 1, level 2, level 3, or you can make one big elevator that goes all the way to the top. It just depends on how you would like to make it. So again, just to reset it, so the next person can go up, and make sure you're in between. I'll show you guys, make sure you're touching both of them when you're going up. So I'll show you guys an example of what happens when you're only touching one pressure plate and not both. So I'm touching one, and you see here I get glitched inside the pressure plate, the piston, and as you can see there, they get stuck. And if I step on the other one, again I get glitched inside, and the piston gets stuck. Now you just want to make sure you step on both, so stand in between the two pistons, and you see there, it just takes you up. Alright guys, so this has been another Minecraft tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. It's really interesting, especially when I've incorporated this into a couple buildings. Hope you guys really I've already said that. Why am I repeating myself? Subscribe if you liked it, and like if you liked it, I guess. Subscribe for more video tutorials, and maybe add it to your favorites if you want to do this later on. I don't know. Just comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.